Now, as we do every Tuesday at 10:15, we talk to our man John Skelton. John's from Apex Investing Institute, does a lot of great writing classes over in Nadex and in Apex. John, good morning. Happy Tuesday, man. Maybe we have him. Maybe he's got trees getting cut down as well.
Yeah. The lines, maybe. Hope he's there.
Okay, we'll see.
Hey guys, how are we doing this morning?
Hey, good morning, John. Good, man. How are you?
Hi, John.
Man, I'm doing good. I'm just trying to deal with this Texas heat going on down here, man. We were 106 yesterday.
106, man. Stay hydrated, stay cool. That is quite a number, man. We have some heat and humidity in Florida, but we don't deal with that 106. That is quite a number. The humidity is kind of what gets us here.
Man, the weather's hot, and so are these markets, man. These earnings just giving us some great volatility going on here. Gotta love it, man. It's going to keep happening all week here.
1% moves in the market, right? A trader can work with that type of action, especially when they're coming on a daily basis. And I mean, as we speak, these markets trading at all-time highs as we speak. I mean, they're not losing any steam right now. You got Nasdaq spiking, Dow spiking as well, 25,212. So what are you looking at this week, this morning, John, in the markets beyond just obviously, everything kind of moving around?
Well, end of last week and last couple of days here, I've been doing a little forex trading. I've been trading some euro dollar, some pound dollar, but today and this morning, I was just looking here a moment ago. I was watching some stuff on the Dow here. Something I like to do, especially when we've got some volatility going on, is what I call trading the kinks and the breaks, and just looking for this accumulation to happen in the market. You can kind of see on the left-hand chart here, I really like to watch for, with these special bars I've got here, I really like to watch for these clutters of bars, and I kind of draw these chop boxes. I kind of look at the market. I kind of teach it like a water hose. Even a 6-year-old understands how to turn the hose on and kink it, let it build up some pressure and shoot off, and so I like to watch for these, especially in volatility, watch for these kinks, and then look at my volume for some breaks. And actually just had a great one here a moment ago on the Dow. If I move over my other chart, you can kind of see here as to where we kind of been ranging in here just a little bit, and I've got my chop box drawn here, and you see right there at the break of that box, see that yellow. That yellow there, that's what we call a cluster on our order prints indicator, which is showing us what's kind of going on in the background there. Because the one thing we all know about trading these little breakouts is fake breaks,
Sure.
You've got a range going on here, and you're kind of drawing a range box and waiting on that breakout, and it'll fake you out sometimes. But being able to see what's going on in the background, with some volume there, I see right as it's breaking down to there, I see those stars showing us momentum, and that cluster showing a big, volume suction there, and just some great opportunities, whether you're trading futures or, some Nadex. I took that break right there, threw on a couple 20-minute binaries here because, when markets are volatile like this, especially with earnings stuff, when I'm looking at trading Nadex, we know that the market can shoot one way, then it's going to shoot right back. So I don't like being in all-day contracts or even 2-hour contracts sometimes, with this kind of volatility. And so I really like with these, finding these little kinks and consolidation and then looking for that volume break. I like to go with some of these shorter contracts. And, in this case here, took an at the money and in the money on the 20-minute binaries. On that actual break right there that you can see happening. I mean, it's just kind of very clear. I've got my other chart for confirmation. You see that consolidation, and when it breaks on volume, it's just a great place. I mean, I could have done an out of the money a little further up, but I took an at the money right here, and then took one down inside the chop box in the money to give myself a little more protection. So that's kind of how I'm looking to trade here the next couple of days.
And I guess that would work out well when we have Boeing earnings tomorrow, John. I mean, you're looking at the Dow there. That could have some volatility in there as well. Folks, John does some great writing, some great classes. If you go right to the front page of TFNN, he's got a class coming up on Thursday at 1 o'clock, Nadex Educational Webinars. John, thanks so much, man. We'll talk to you next week.
All right, sounds good.
Take care, man.
Guys.